Coming up this week on Wildcat Fastbreak, the Northwestern men go for a rivalry win as Illinois comes calling, while the women try to take down another ranked opponent. Plus, we'll take you along as the Wildcats pay a visit to some special Chicago athletes. All that and more this week on Wildcat Fastbreak. Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Wildcat Fastbreak, your weekly home for everything Northwestern basketball. Alongside the head coach of the Wildcats, Chris Collins, I'm Dave Ennett. Joe McEwen will join us in just a little while. Coach, tough pair of games for you guys this past week against Illinois and at Michigan, especially coming off a tough overtime loss at Michigan State. What kind of response did you see from your guys?
I was really proud of our effort, and we had 3 games in 6 days, and they all came down to the last possession against 3 high-quality opponents, 2 of which on the road. A shot here, a bounce there, and we might have won all 3 games. And it's very difficult when you're trying to get over the hump to not come away with a win or 2 out of the group. But overall, I think everyone sees how much we're improving. Our guys are really starting to play good basketball, and hopefully that'll turn in terms of wins and losses.
Well, let's take a look at the highlights, and we'll start Wednesday night at Welsh Ryan Arena with the Wildcats hosting their in-state rivals, the Fighting Illini. Early on, it's the freshman Brian McIntosh. This was kind of a 3-point contest early in the game.
I thought we were playing horse early in the game. Both teams came out lights out. There was great offensive display to start the game, and certainly that was part of our downfall late. I thought letting them get off to such a great start.
Well, Alex Ola, as you saw, gets off to a good start, and then he finds Trey Demps for an open 3 there. And Bryant McIntosh, the freshman, leading in scoring. Nice little give and go here with Ola finding McIntosh underneath. He led the way with 16 points. And then these two will team up again. Nice little pick and pop here with McIntosh to Ola.
Yeah, Ola played a great game in this game. He was really aggressive. He'd been struggling a little bit, maybe not as assertive as he should be. And I thought in this game, he was really a great presence for us the entire night.
Double-double for him, 14 and 12. But Illinois goes on a run. Kendrick Nunn hits a 3 to extend the Illini lead to 5. He would finish with a team-high 25. Demps starting right, driving left here for a layup, cuts the lead to 37-33 at halftime. Now in the second half, the Wildcats and the Illini, and off the Ola miss, it'll be Sanjay Lumpkin flying in for the putback. Lumpkin 3 of 4, he added 4 rebounds. 6 minutes to play. You needed something to happen in your senior. Dave Sobolewski hits a couple of 3-pointers.
Yeah, I thought Dave played really well for us in this game, gave us 2 big shots, was a real veteran presence, and ended up giving him about the last 8 minutes of the game, he was on the floor, and a big reason why we were able to get back in the game.
Wildcats there, down 7, and Demps in the lane gets the Cats within 1. Just 12 seconds to play, but the Illini would put the game away at the free throw line to win 72-67. There's the final score. Ola at the big night, 14 and 12. He also added 4 assists and 3 blocks. McIntosh, 16. The Wildcats shot 46% from the field in this game, but they came up just short. So, Saturday, the team back in action in Ann Arbor against the Michigan Wolverines. Their new football coach, Jim Harbaugh, on hand, greeting students there. A nail-biter here. We start on the defensive side. Ola, huge block, and the Cats push the ball to Jashawn Cobb for 3.
I think what you're seeing, our team, we're getting some more transition baskets. We're getting out in the open court. We're attacking early, which is great. We were able to run out. You see again here, Alex Ola. It doesn't put so much pressure on your half-court offense when you can get out and get some easy baskets.
And what a great pass as well from Brian McIntosh there. Wildcats are within 6. Then with the half winding down, big shot by your freshman Vic Law.
It was, and we were down 25-11 in this game to start, and we talked about getting ourselves back in position by the half. So big shot to put us up 1. We really felt great going into halftime, as you see with the guys' spirit there heading into the locker room.
So 32-31 at halftime. Second half, Early on, McIntosh again finds Ola. Starting to see a pattern here. Ola backs in for the and one. The Cats take the lead again, 36-34. 5 minutes remaining. Jershawn Cobb back in for the Cats, open on the wing, and he drains it. And this is going right down to the wire once again, Chris. Just over a minute to go. McIntosh dishes to classmate Scotty Lindsay. His first bucket of the game. You're down one, 53-52. And again, it's McIntosh with a beautiful feed to Ola here, 43 seconds left.
Yeah, I thought we did a great job against our 1-3-1, which can give a lot of teams fits. We had a great poise and we got some great looks. And on this last play, we wanted to play it out, and we said if we got a rebound, we wanted to attack and put some pressure on their defense without calling timeout. And I thought we did a great job. We found open guys. Bryant had a great drive to the basket, and you feel awful for him because he made the right play, just came up a little bit short on the shot.
Time expires. John Beeline, the Michigan coach, said he thought it was going in. It didn't, though, and the Cats come up 2 points short in Ann Arbor. 56-54. You see another big night for Alex Ola, 22 points on 9 of 12 shooting, and Jershawn Cobb adding 13 points as well. After the game, Ola talked about the tough week for the Wildcats.
It stings, you know. It's hard for all of us, but you know we can't let down right now. We got to bounce back. We have a tough team coming up, Ohio State, you know, and we got to get our legs back and prepare for them. So it's tough. It's tough, but we got to keep going.
When we return on Wildcat Fast Break, Coach Chris Collins is back with us to talk about the week. Still to come, the Cats give back at the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago. Stay with us.
At Cricket Wireless, we think you shouldn't have to worry about adding up all the taxes and fees to your monthly bill. That's why our plans start at just $35 after $5 auto pay credit. All in, taxes and fees included. Cricket, something to smile about. Happy holidays from Cricket Wireless, where you can get more from our reliable 4G LTE network with a free 4G LTE smartphone after mail-in rebate. It's our gift to you. Or anyone in your family, really. Cricket, something to smile about.
Maybe it's called the beaten path because it can be beaten. The Acura MDX with available surface street traffic information.
When former arena football player and current high-level sports performance trainer Pinklin Thomas was struck with debilitating pain, it was ultimately diagnosed as spinal stenosis. His spine specialist at Northwestern Medicine corrected the ailment through an advanced surgical procedure that cut his recovery time in half. Now he's back to a full schedule of helping others reach their top physical goals. If we can do this for Pinklin, imagine what we can do for you.
Hi, I'm Rob Patter, owner of Evanston Subaru in Skokie, inside Welsh Ryan Arena at Northwestern University. I'm proud to sponsor Northwestern Athletics again this season with our award-winning lineup of all-wheel drive Subarus. Like the all-new 2015 Subaru Outback, the 2015 Subaru Legacy Sedan, the Subaru Forester, and the Subaru Crosstrek Hybrid. Evanston Subaru in Skokie on Oakton at McCormick.
Chicago is my hometown. It's a city that loves basketball. That's why I came to Northwestern. We're working hard every day to make this a program Chicago can be proud of. We know it's a journey, and it's not going to be easy. But that's going to make achieving our goals even sweeter. Join us.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fast Break. Northwestern men's basketball coach Chris Collins is with us. Coach, let's look back at last week's game against Michigan. The Wolverines went on an 18-0 run in the first half. Your team fought back, took the lead at halftime. We saw you do that against Michigan State, where you got down by 14, came back, had the lead, and had it tied by halftime. That's a lot of composure for a young team to be able to come back and withstand that and grab a lead.
Yeah, especially on the road. I thought we showed a lot of toughness. We showed a lot of grit. The crowd's going crazy. They're on a big run. The game can get away from you at that point of the game. And, I thought we were able to get in transition. We started establishing Alex Ola, and we got the ball to him, worked our way back into the game, and then going to the halftime with the lead, I thought it was great for our guys.
Let's talk about Alex. A couple of big games, 22-7 at Michigan, double-double against Illinois. How important is it for your offense for him to continue to produce at that kind of level?
It's huge. I think we're looking for that consistent third scorer with McIntosh and Demps. We've had really good guard play, and those guys have been pretty consistent for us. And if you can add Alex giving us the double figures, now we can put enough offense on the board where we give ourselves a chance to win. And I thought Lindsey and Law gave us really good minutes and great energy. Jershawn starting to hit his stride. He's shooting the ball well and getting it going. So I'm pleased with how we're playing. It's just sad we haven't had a lot to show for it in the wins and loss column.
It's important for those guys too. Lindsey, Dave Sobolewski, you mentioned him. Nathan Taphorn you didn't have for the Michigan game, so you needed other guys to step up.
No question. This is a group effort. We need to have a lot of guys step up on a given night. I feel like we do. We have a lot of players who can help, and we're getting guys getting more confident about themselves, and I think that bodes well for the rest of the conference season.
All right, let's get to our accurate keys to the upcoming week. Two more tough matchups this week, starting with Ohio State on Thursday night at Welsh Ryan Arena. What's the key against the Buckeyes?
Well, the Buckeyes, they're an athletic team. They have great guard play. D'Angelo Russell, one of the best freshmen in the country, super talented freshman, very athletic wings. Shannon Scott is an established player. Sam Thompson, very established veteran guy. So we're going to have to take care of the ball. They force a lot of turnovers. They get out in the open court, and a very good basketball team coming to Welsh Ryan.
Then Sunday you go to Maryland for the first time in Big Ten play. What's the key against a very good Maryland squad?
Yeah, Maryland is playing great basketball, and it's a great venue. I've had a chance to play a number of games there throughout the years. I think people are going to see it's a fun place to play. Maybe not so much for the road team, but we're going to have to play well. Great talent, great veteran, and well-coached team. And we got a tough week ahead, but that's life in the Big Ten.
Good luck this week. That's Northwestern men's basketball coach Chris Collins. When Wildcat Fast Break continues, we'll check in with the Wildcat women looking for their third win over a ranked opponent. Those highlights are up next. Welcome back to Wildcat Fast Break. We're joined now by the head coach of Northwestern women's basketball, Joe McEwen. The Wildcats entered last week with 2 wins over top 25 opponents in as many tries this season. Wednesday night, they tried to make it 3 for 3. The Wildcats at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City to battle the 22nd ranked Hawkeyes. Another tough assignment on the road for the Wildcats. Early on, it's Nia Coffey cleaning up the glass for a layup on the putback. The Cats with 15 second chance points. Then Lauren Douglas turns defense into offense with a block and then a fast break layup at the other end. The Wildcats up 3. Tight game throughout the first half of this one. Later on, Maggie Lyon fights under the rim for a nice putback. She has 9 rebounds in this game. But it was Douglas who really caught fire, scoring 9 straight points, 10.5. What stood out about her performance, Joe?
Well, I think Dave kind of gave us instant offense, was able to find some holes in their zone, and again, hit a 3 in transition. We were having a little bit of trouble scoring, and I felt like just gave us that spark we needed at the end of the first half.
Iowa had the lead at halftime, 41-38. The Wildcats right there, though. Second half, Kristen Inman with a nice move for 2 of her 8 points right there. But as it turned out, the night belonged to Iowa's Bethany Doolittle. 29 points. That part of a run that put the Hawkeyes up by double digits. The Wildcats trying to fight their way back. Lyon for 3 to cut the deficit to 9. Another look at this one as she buries the triple, but they couldn't get closer than that, and the Hawkeyes come away with the win. 83-70 is the final score. Lyon and Alex Cohen each with 16 for Northwestern. Coffey scored 12 and grabbed 15 rebounds. And Douglas finished in double figures as well. Afterwards, Lyon talked about the need to bounce back.
Iowa's a great team, and I think that we're going to have nights like this that we don't hit everything, and just get in the gym, keep working, and back at it again against Michigan on Saturday.
Back home Saturday, the Wildcats hosting Michigan for their first meeting of the season with the Wolverines. As they took the court at Welsh Ryan Arena, Wildcats got off to a real quick start in this one. Kristen Inman with the early steal and layup. You had to feel good about the way you started this game.
Yeah, you opened the game, we had a great crowd, and we go 9-0 to start, and just played it. I thought it a tremendous first half, even though Michigan hit a couple shots late in the half to close it. What a great start.
You see the good passing to Maggie Lyon, who drives the lane and finishes there. And then the kick out to Alex Cohen, and she will bury it from three-point land. Northwestern with a 31-27 lead at the half. Now to the second half. And you'll see that the three-point shooting continues. It's Lyon from beyond the arc there. Then she'll miss this one as she takes the feed from inside, tries the three, misses it, but Nia Coffey with the tough work on the offensive glass and the putback. Michigan has taken the lead, but this cuts it to 2. Later, it's Inman in the paint, keeping the Wildcats in it. But down the stretch, Michigan got hot from downtown. Shannon Smith left open in the corner of your screen. She takes advantage, and the Wolverines leave Welsh Ryan Arena with the win. Final 73-66. Another big game for Alex Cohen, the senior, with 16 points. Lyon led the way with 17. Ashley Deary scored 10, and Nia Coffey had 6 to go along with 10 rebounds. Coach, 2 very different games for your team. You struggled to shoot against Iowa, then you hit 50% against Michigan, where the defense seemed to let you down at the wrong times.
Yeah, they're just a frustrating week in that we feel like we had chances. We played really hard. We made some great, I felt like we made some great adjustments going into the Michigan game off of Iowa. And they made really tough shots, especially at the end of the clock. And I think it deflated us a little bit. But, just a tough week because we're playing so well. We're doing great things. We just got to, we're playing 30 minutes here and streaky and spurty and those things in the Big Ten. You got to find ways to play 40 minutes. So I think that's going to be the biggest focus in practice and challenge coming up for us.
Big week for Alex Cohen. Seems like she's becoming a real potent offensive threat for you in the low post.
She is, and she's shooting the ball well. She's running the floor well. I think she's a hard matchup, for a lot of teams because she can step outside and shoot and starting to play inside out.
As a team, you had 10 blocked shots in the Michigan game, including 3 by your point guard, Carly Roser. That's been a real strength of your team the last couple of years. What makes you so good at shot blocking?
Well, I think probably one of those things that we have some natural shot blockers, and I think our defense schemes, allow us to be aggressive, Dave. So I think those 2 things probably more than anything.
Well, let's turn our attention now to the week ahead. It's a challenging one. You go on the road again for 2 games. First up, your first matchup with your in-state rival, Illinois, Thursday night in Champaign. What's the key for your team in that matchup?
Well, I think handle their defenses. They play a lot of different looks than what we've seen so far this year. They change defenses a lot. So I think us being able to take care of the basketball, getting good shots every time down, is going to be really important.
Then you take a trip to State College over the weekend and take on Penn State. The Lady Lions graduated Maggie Lucas last year. They've been struggling to find their identity this season. So how do you go in and kind of capitalize on that, maybe try to catch them at the right time?
Yeah, they've struggled a little bit, but they also are talented. So, and it's been a tough place traditionally for any team. So we're going to have to go in there with some confidence. We played well there last year and the year before. We just got to go in there and Dave, I think play to our strengths, shoot the ball, and you know, just do the things that got us to be 13-4. You know?
Well, have a good trip. Good luck there. We'll catch up with you again next week. That's Northwestern women's basketball head coach Joe McEwen. When we return on Wildcat Fast Break, we'll unveil our play of the week. Stay with us.
Are you ready to go? How's the hip?
I think you know that we have to take this one plant at a time. It's really the only way that Eunice Feldman knows how to garden. We have got a lot of great bulbs, strong perennials. I am looking forward to a great season and can't wait to get back out onto the field. So thank you and good night.
Eunice.
Maybe it's called the beaten path because it can be beaten. The Acura MDX with available surface street traffic information.
If they make this, I'll eat the blazing wings.
This is no time for a change of heart, because before contracts with us size of Texas, a man's word meant something. So get back out there and show them what you got.
That's going.
Grab a seat. The game is on.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
You okay, Big Cat?
At Cricket Wireless, we think you shouldn't have to worry about adding up all the taxes and fees to your monthly bill. That's why our plans start at just $35 after $5 auto pay credit. All in, taxes and fees included. Cricket, something to smile about. Happy holidays from Cricket Wireless, where you can get more from our reliable 4G LTE network with a free 4G LTE smartphone after mail-in rebate. It's our gift to you. Or anyone in your family, really. Cricket, something to smile about.
Grossinger Toyota North in Lincolnwood makes it really simple with our best price. What's that mean? Our best sellers. No gimmicks. Just our best price right up front. Lease a new Camry or a new RAV4. Grossinger's best price, $199 per month. You'll always get our best price on over 600 new vehicles in stock. Stop shopping. Your choice. $199 per month. Grossinger Toyota North in Lincolnwood. And always online at GrossingerToyotaNorth.com.
We're down to 10, down to 9. McIntosh to the left side of the floor. Works it back right. 5-4. Off to Law. Law spinning. Law in the lane. Jumper up. Good! At the buzzer. Vic Law drills it home. And the Wildcats take the lead after trailing by 14. Here in the first half, they take a 1-point lead to the locker room at halftime. Welcome back to Wildcat Fast Break. Earlier this season, Chris Collins gave his team the day off from practice and instead took them on a trip. Our Rob Coons was along for the ride as the Wildcats met a special group of athletes at the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago.
It was a absolutely wonderful experience. I think the guys really enjoyed spending time with the people in the Rehabilitation Center, getting to talk to them, get to know them as people.
We are an independent rehabilitation center for anyone with a physical disability. Our areas of expertise includes cord injury, stroke, traumatic brain injury, burns, amputations.
It's just fun being able to reach out and kind of use the platform that we have as Northwestern athletes and serve the community. It just gives you a special feeling inside. So I think everybody felt really good, and you know, we also got to really meet a lot of great people. So it was just a wonderful experience overall.
For Wildcat senior Dave Sobolewski, the visit to Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago hit close to home.
Andrew Valatka, he's a senior at Bennett, where I went to high school. He had a devastating injury in a football game this year, his senior season, where he was severely paralyzed. So it was really great to be able to see him and you know, encourage him. And it was unbelievable how good his spirits were. His attitude is amazing. He's working every day to get better, get stronger, and you know, start his path to recovery and to walking and all that.
The Cats met and played games with participants in RIC's adaptive sports program. which encompasses athletes who compete in more than a dozen sports, from recreational to international competition.
I think there's just a general love and camaraderie that comes with sports, and I think we were able to really relate with the people in the rehabilitation center in that way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely gave us a connection, and at the same time, it made all of us appreciate what we go through on a daily basis. You know, a career can change as quickly as anything, so you gotta appreciate every day you go to practice, go to games, and realize that it doesn't last forever.
Reporting for Wildcat Fastbreak, I'm Rob Coons.
That's three, man.
The visit is part of an ongoing partnership between RIC and the Northwestern Athletic Department. That's all the time we have for Wildcat Fastbreak this week. Remember that tickets are on sale now for Northwestern basketball. Call 888-GO-PURPLE or log on to nusports.com. For the coaches, Joe McEwen and Chris Collins, I'm Dave Ennett. See you right back here next week. And until then, go Cats!